2 Kansas City strips, medium rare.
Excuse me, sir. There's something wrong with our steaks. These should be prime, and this isn't the marbling for prime. It's fatty in all the wrong places.
Bobby, what are you doing? Don't insult a man's steak without tasting it. You'll get us killed.
I assure you, sir, our beef is the finest in the county.
And this bone is so big and flat. Everybody knows the tiny bone side of the sirloin is the most tender. What kind of steak joint is this?
Look, dude, 2 days ago I was working at a shoe store. I'll go get my manager.
Wow, Bobby, you sure do know your way around a steak.
Couple things they definitely get right there. First, they call it a KC strip. Yes, that is the proper name. Back in like the early 1900s, when New York became like the place to buy a good steak, they were like, hey, we don't want to call it the KC strip, which is what we call it here in Kansas City because we had the biggest stockyards in the country because we're dead center of the United States. They were like, we don't want to call it after those boondock weirdos out in Missouri. We want to call it the New York strip steak. Same thing. KC steak is actually the proper name, the KC strip steak. Next thing, he orders a medium rare. Yes, the more rare you order a steak, the more tender and the more flavor from the marbling you will get. Third, they did get a couple things wrong on talking about, the sirloin. A strip steak does not come from the sirloin, it comes from the short loin, just below the tenderloin after you peel that out of the carcass. But overall, yes, don't insult somebody on their steak. It's a good way to get killed, just saying.